Here we go. We are going live. Well, hello, everybody. Hello, welcome to Wednesday's session of going live on LinkedIn, YouTube, and Facebook. Thank you for being here. Thanks for being awesome. Today, I'm going to talk about thinking into results and the leadership aspect of thinking into results and why is that important and how does that apply to you. In this amazing session here for the next 15, 20 minutes. We'll get a brief of what leadership is about and why thinking into results can help you get there. But before we go, if this is the first time you meet me, thank you so much for following and thanks for being here and commenting. My name is Kamal, and I am a student and teacher of the Law of Attraction. I'm a mindset coach. I'm working with Bob Proctor and Laura Langmeyer on helping you get results, helping you get some real big results to improve your life. Some of the clients are making their annual income in the monthly. Some are getting $100,000 in the bank accounts in 3, 4 months. Been working with me, and I want the same for every one of you. Now, how do we do this, and how did we come across this information? Well, as you know, Bob Proctor, my mentor, has been doing this for 61 years, and he's now teaching me, and so is Laura right now. So what do we do? How do we do that? Well, 90% of the work is your mindset. It's what's happening up here in your mind, in your beautiful mind. So if that's strange, if that's a different idea, that's the thing. It's you've been working hard, you've been trying, and the results are not showing. And you don't have to trust me. You just have to look at your results, where you've been and what you got, and you look at your bank account and you're like, dang, it's the end of the year and here we are. There's not enough money for gifts and things. So I'm here to share with you how you can do it from a leadership perspective and thinking into results, what you can change and how it can change your life for the better. So with that, that's how it started for me. It took 19 years to find this material, 5 years later. And once I started asking these big questions, how to be more and do more and become more, and I started finding the answers. So I'm going to share with you today what it takes as a leader from thinking into results. Because we can work on your mindset, we can work on your self image, but really you have to become a leader. You have to become that individual that you've never been. And to go somewhere where you've never been, you have to do something you've never done. It's possible to do it by yourself, but it can take 10, 20, 30, 40 years. And I don't know how old you are right now. You can put it in the chat, you can comment, you can reach out, but don't let it take too long. If you want to get there quick, get there with a coach, get there with a mentor. So, so what's going on? So we're going to talk about the leadership. We're going to talk about the webinar that's coming up tomorrow at 12 o'clock. So tomorrow from 12 to 2, I will be hosting a webinar that you can attend where I will show you the whole thing, what's it all about, thinking into results. What do we do? And yeah, it's going to be quick. It's going to be 1 hour of the thinking into results. And then we'll take a quick break. And then we'll show you what the elite professionals do on a daily basis to get to this energy state that is continuous, an energy level that they can pursue and maintain every day. How do you sustain the focus? How do you sustain leadership? How do you show up every day, no matter what's going on, as a top-notch individual? You look around and you see it. They are doing it. Some people are conscious, competent, and many are not. So if you want some of that vibe, if you want some of that energy, and you want to learn what it takes, stick around. So tomorrow I'm gifting you this $50 gift webinar. Usually I charge $50 for that 2 hours, and I've done that last month, the month before, and the month before that. But tomorrow, as a gift, it's a Christmas month. Show up and bring a friend. So you see my contact there, El-Rassi.com. Contact, reach out, put your name, and tell me here in the comment, and whatever it's going to be, this on YouTube, Facebook, or on LinkedIn that you are interested, and we'll get you in. It's going to be amazing because you're going to see how you can start setting a goal, why you're not doing what you're doing, how your self-image is affecting your results, and how you are scared. Why are you so scared? Why are you so scared from making decisions? That was another reason why I seeked the best and forgot the rest with Bob, because I wanted to learn how to make decisions fast. And that's a key cornerstone of leadership. If you want to become a leader, you have to make decisions fast. It cannot be made a year, 2 years, 3 years from now. If you're the kind that says, I will do this when the kids go away to college, or I'll do this when I get another job, or I'll do this when I turn 50 or 80, you're not a leader. I'm sorry, you're just not. So we want to step you up very quick and get you there. So if you look at the history, if you look at what happened over the last 120 years, everybody who's gone somewhere and done something, they make decisions fast and quick. and we can teach you that. So to be a leader, these are some of the key cornerstones. There's three types of goals, and there has to be something that is worthy to pursue. So something that's really worthy, like pick one goal, one big one, that one thing that you would never stop. Many people don't pick a goal that's appropriate, and that's how they fall off. So they start something and they just fall off within a day or two or three. They start pushing and forcing, and they'll squeeze the weekend, they'll squeeze the week, but suddenly they drop off. How come? How come that goal does not sustain? They tell themselves they're going to do it, but then you don't do it. So because it's that goal is not the one they really want. So with thinking into results right from the get-go in the first 2 weeks, we work with you on setting a big goal. And that's what leaders do. They will set a goal, that one thing that they will not stop until it's accomplished. But then you don't want to do it by yourself. As a leader, you want a team. If you want to grow your business to that half a million, $1 million, $10 million level, you have to start developing these habits and effectiveness to reach there. So you have to multiply your effectiveness. You can't do it by yourself. You get really good at what you're doing. How do you get really good at what you're doing? You start showing up, you start getting trained, you start investing in yourself, you start doing things in a certain way. Now, all this might seem too strange and too fast, and that's okay. Just watch this video a couple times and then it's going to stick. Reach out and say, hey, what did you really mean there? How can I multiply my effectiveness? How can I do this virtually? It's a whole new landscape we're working with right now. It's a whole different way to operate through Zoom and videos and webcasting than going to the plants and going to the offices. Do you know how to do that? Have you developed some habits as a leader that would get you to show up every day consistently? That's what leaders do. They have habits. And tomorrow during the webinar, the last 30 minutes is going to be all about habits. What do the executives do? What does Laura Langmeyer do? What does Bob Proctor do? What does Forbes Riley do? How do they show up every day making it happen? They're busy. They have just as many problems as you have. Don't think they don't have any of these problems with their cars and with their homes and with their businesses. Everybody has problems. But leaders take care of these problems very quick and they make decisions. They don't let the past results affect the future. They show up. But they show up habitually in a positive manner with a beautiful positive attitude. And that's what I want for you. I'm going to show you how you can do that. Once you start doing that sustained, the payoff is big. The payoff is so much bigger than what you ever think, because you can start setting goals that are 10 times your income level. Just imagine how your life will change when you start thinking like this, that $1 million is not a lot of money. When you start making what you make in a year, in a month or two, how would your life change? Just think for a second. Go with your imagination there. And leaders do that. Leaders have this amazing imagination, which is a higher mental faculty. Now, would you like to learn how to use that? Would you like to learn how to think big and not be scared? You got to start feeling. What's it going to do for you when you get there? When you have that business launched, when you have that house sold, when you have that car achieved, and what's it going to do for you? It's a simple way to recharge yourself every day very quick. And you can have it. Now, can you do it for a day by yourself too? For sure you can. 2 days, yeah. But a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, it's almost impossible. Now, why is that? Why is it that you cannot do it by yourself? And that's what I'm going to explain to you. That's how I'm going to share with you how you can change by the habit, by the subconscious mind. See, right now, your conscious mind is telling you, and you're running by what you're feeling, seeing, hearing, and touching, by everybody else's opinion. But I want you to operate from a different sense, from your higher side of you, the gift that you have and the talent. That's what leaders do. It's all about leadership. It's a hidden mechanism. It's a power that you've never seen. You've never been told. This is not taught in schools. It is in the books. It is out there. But how do you get it? How can we get you to become more effective? How can you have more life and energy coming out of you every day? Not just some of the days, not just on the weekend. You're probably working 3, 4, 5, 6 days a week, and then you're waiting for that one day. Well, leaders don't do that. Leaders live every day. It doesn't matter if it's a Monday, it doesn't matter if it's a Sunday, it doesn't matter if it's a Friday. You do your habitual stuff, you do your religious stuff on any day that you want, if it's a Friday or a Saturday or a Sunday. But every day counts. What if you can have every day as a payday? Imagine what would happen then. Take your mind there. So there are 4 easy steps to become a leader. There's 3 whole modules on thinking into results that would teach you how you can move your team to be at the same goal as you. And that's what I'm going to share with you tomorrow. So I hope you're going to join. I hope you're going to show up. And I look forward to seeing all of you there. There's many of you. There's about 40 that registered. And I hope they all show up. I think they will. They said they will, and I trust them. And there's a bunch of you from my Facebook group, a bunch of from my YouTube account, and LinkedIn new friends. So show up and see for yourself what the elite know and do on a regular basis. How could be that people with the same age, same background, same education as yourself, but they're doing so much better? Does that tease you a bit? Does that, have a little burn in your heart where, man, why am I not getting the results? So I want you to start having the results. I want you to start having worthy goals. Some people give up too quick. What if you want to have like a very strong stamina and sustain tough times? You have to be able to put up with that. How do you do it? It's not just by working out, it's your mindset, right? To set and achieve worthy goals, to know how to reach the goal day in, day out, and get your team there. To know the difference between what you know and what you do on a daily basis. How to do the right thing all the time, or some of the time. How to deal with mistakes. But the biggest thing is, I want you to start setting big goals, quantum goals, like 10 times your income, $1 million goal. If you're gonna set small goals, then you continue doing what you're doing, 1-2% growth. We're talking about some of you that want to go to that 3% of the population that make things happen. The other 90% are stuck. They have issues. There's stuff going on, and they can't leave their old paradigm and their old habits. But if you want to change, if you want to stop having these problems and get onto the positive side of life, this is for you. If you want to master your mind and become in charge, you've noticed sometimes you wake up and you say, I'm going to do this, this, and this. And then the day goes on, and then you do maybe some of it. Then you do it again the second day. You want to do this, and then you don't do it. Why? What is going on there? Who is in charge of you? How come you don't have that control? How many memberships have you started and you never finish them? How many books have you bought and you don't finish them? Why? Well, that's all about leadership. That's all about what we can teach you, what's happening in your mind. And it's all in the mind. The more you study, the more you get on this program with me, the more you're going to become amazing. There's magic in it, and the magic could be yours if you start. And the key is to say, yep, I want a better life. Yes, I want more results. I want access to some really highly skilled information that is condensed and to the point. Just imagine with 15, 20-minute videos a day, you can hear Bob and hear me about how to get your day going, how to set the goal, how to stop limiting beliefs, how to stop being scared. When you hear that on a regular basis, you'll have lifetime access to the material, right? Lifetime access to the campus. You'll have access to the Facebook group, private sessions, right? It's 12 lessons. It's really designed for leaders and executives, and you can be if you want to. You just have to choose and raise your hand and say, yep, I want a better life. Yep, I want to become something this year. It's not too late. Some of you set goals for 6 months from now or 2 months from now, that's wrong. Because we don't have tomorrow. We don't have next year. We only have now. With time, we only have now. When you say you're going to set a goal for 10 years from now, or when, something happens, we don't have the future. You don't have the past. So we only learn how to set goals now for the future. And that's a different switch, a different way of thinking, right? So I'm inviting you to this webinar tomorrow, 12 to 2. It's 2 hours. And again, it's a $50 gift. So usually clients pay $50 happily, but it is for free tomorrow. So the link is going to be in the email. The link is going to be for those who subscribe and say, yep, I want this. So show up on time, 12 p.m. Eastern. And like I said, we will discuss what leadership is about, what thinking into results. And the last 30, 40 minutes is going to be what a daily routine could mean for you. How do you set your day every day to be successful? This is from like the elite. And I mean the less than 0.2% of the population that make things happen. Like we're talking the top professionals, top executives that have made huge fortunes and made a lot of people's life much better. So if you want to see what that's about, if you want to get it, show up, and it's going to be all yours tomorrow. What else I could share with you? That's really it. Comment on the video. Let me know what you think. Let me know what topics you want me to talk about. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern. Thank you so much. Have an amazing day. And it's only Wednesday. So I hope you're still working on your goals. It's not the weekend yet. And hopefully you're pushing, and it's not camp time yet. So every day counts, and we're halfway through the day. So reach out and don't be a stranger. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Blessings.